After 3,000 years, the game has done it. Our Pokemon could dodge and throw moves, all together becoming like the anime. Noticeably in the trailer, the Pokemon is guaranteed to move with the player. As she moves left, Totodile does as well. What would be even crazier is if they utilized another moving button on the Switch. So instead of the Pokemon following us, our trainer could move separately and the Pokemon could move on its own. It's very handy when it comes to positioning. There is a blue circle that reaches the Pokemon when it uses its move. It's not just as soon as the move is pressed that the Pokemon would attack. Sometimes the circle will stay in place for the Pokemon to reach it. Like this Onix is going to the circle, then it uses its move. Maybe this could be related to its speed stat. Depending on what the Pokemon's speed is, the circle could either move faster or slower. Accuracy should also be considered too. Although it's more about who dodges quicker, maybe Pokemon that have higher accurate moves would target the opponent better. And let's not forget that we could swap Pokemon mid-battle, so that's crazy. Also, the trainer just rolled. Could they roll in battle? The moves in battle do have a cooldown, so it's no more PP from now on. I'm assuming ethers would be gone in this game. Instead, there would be power-up items for the moves to have a lower cooldown. Also, there's an X here, so I wonder what that means. A method that I would do is wait for my opponent to use their moves, and then once it's in a cooldown, I would use my moves, right when they're cooling down. And Stealth Rocks have changed up now. Before it used to just be placed in the battlefield, but now they get immediately hurt if they make contact, just like in the anime. Mega Evolutions are back in Legend ZA, though it functions differently than the previous games. There's actually a time limit, and the meter empties the more the Pokemon attacks, so the Mega Evolution wouldn't stay for the whole battle. If it's too long, eventually the Pokemon reverts back to normal. I guess the game did it so that they balance Mega Evolution, as opposed to Pokemon X and Y, where once it's Mega Evolved is when they win the battle because they're just too strong. If you haven't seen it yet, there's also a plus icon next to each move after Mega Evolving. And after the move is used, the plus icon is there on the top right. Could this mean it's only the moves that are getting powered up rather than the Pokemon itself? Their appearance also does change, so their stats should also change for the better. The keystone that the trainer wears resonates with a Mega Stone held by their Pokemon, so it's a held item just like in Pokemon X and Y. Compared to Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Legends ZA has a much higher chance to feature an online or ranked battle mode, because Legends Arceus was more set in the past, and Legends ZA is futuristic. At the end of the trailer, we see a teaser for the promotion match announcement. It's likely to be a battle tower because the appearance looks similar to the Galar battle tower of Sword and Shield. Another speculation is that the building is of Lumiose Gym. The logo is showcasing the Prism Tower after all. We could also see Clemont and Bonnie return. Catching Pokemon mechanics have changed too. Whereas before, the trainer had to weaken the Pokemon first and catch it. Now if we knock it out in battle, the Pokemon could still be caught. I wonder what would happen if the Pokeball failed. So Pokemon ZA battles really bring exciting changes. I noticed that many were taken from the anime, not just the dodging but a potential tournament. But that's all for now, and see you next time.